All right, this one is for day 4, page 8, day 4, page 8 from your iReady packet. So it should be this page, page number 8. Again, let me set this up. Gotta make sure, whoa, just in case there's any questions or any of you pop up here, pop up there. And where is my color wheel? There it is. All right, so for number 7, it says, it takes Dan 32 minutes to complete 2 pages of math homework. At this rate, how many pages does he complete in 200 minutes? For this one, we can't multiply 32 minutes to get to 200 minutes because you wouldn't get like a whole number. So you would actually have to divide it. But before we do that, we're going to write our ratio 32 minutes to 2 pages. So we need to go to 200 minutes. To find out how many pages you can do 200 minutes. But there's not a number that I know on the top of my head that I can do 32 times that to get 200. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to divide 200 divided by 32. And whenever you're doing ratio problems, I don't mind if you do the division part in the calculator, because the ratio is asking you for ratio steps. If you know the steps of multiplication, division, and how ratios are equivalent, they're not really asking you on your division skills. So for these, we're actually going to use the calculator just because even on the test that you take, they actually let you use the calculator in certain ratio problems. So like for this one, it would be one of those. So we're going to take 200 and divide it by 32. We're going to take 200 and divide it by 32. So we get 6.25. That means if I do 32 times 6.25, I should get 200. So 32 times 6.25. So 32 times 6.25. There it is, 200. So the rule is if we multiply one side by 6.25, we got to multiply the other side by 6.25. For that one, 6.25 times 2, 10, carry the 1, 5, 12, 2 decimal spots, 1, 2, 2. So it'd be 12.5 pages. So when you write that, actually, we wouldn't say 12.5, we would say 12 and a half pages. So we would say it takes Dan, no, not it takes. So we would say in 200 minutes, Dan can complete 12 and a half pages of math homework. All right, for the rest of them, make sure you have a sentence for them. I'm just showing you for the first ones, but the other ones should have a sentence answer for each one of these. Let's see. Now for the next one, it says Kendra gets a paycheck of $300 after 5 days of work. So our ratio here is going to be $300 to 5 days of work. At this rate, how much does she get paid for working 24 days? 24 days. So for this one, we can't do 5 times something to get 24. We could divide it like we did over here, where we did 200 divided by 32. So we can do 24 divided by 5. So we're gonna do that one for this one. For example, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 4 is 20. So I know the answer is gonna be 4 point something. So we're gonna take our calculator, divide 24 divided by 5, and we get 4.8. That means if I multiply this times 4.8, I should get 24. And we're going to do that to both sides. So let's make sure. We can do 5 times 4.8. So 5 times 4.8. That gives me 24. So we're going to do it to the 300 as well. So we're going to do 300 300 times 4.8. And that gives us 1,440. 1,440 money. So that means that in 24 days, she would get paid 1,440. Next problem. It says Tim installs 50 square feet of his floor in 45 minutes. So he does 50 square feet in 45 minutes. Okay. At this rate, how long does it take him to install 495 square feet? So 495 square feet. Again, I don't know a number that multiplies nicely into 50 into 495, so we're going to use division. So we're going to do 495, and we're going to divide that by 50. When we do that, we get 9.9. That means if I do 50 times 9.9, I should get 495. 9.9. So let's do 50 times 9.9, and we get 495. So whatever we do to one side, we do to the other side. 45 times 9.9. I like multiplying, so I'm going to do that one. So 45 times 9.9. 9 times 5 is 45. Carry the 4. 9 times 4 is 36. Plus 4 more is 40. Put the 0 before you continue. 9 times 5 is 45. Same thing as the top one. So 5, 0, 4. Because we're multiplying by 9 twice. So we add this. Whoa. So we have 5 here, 5 here, 4 here, 4 here with 1 decimal spot. So 445.5. Let's make sure though. Let's make sure. So 45 times 9.9 gives me 445.5. So 445.5 minutes. So it would take him 445 minutes and then half another minute. If it asked you like how many hours does it, so 445 minutes 0.5, how many hours would that be? You know that there's 60 minutes in an hour, so we would divide it by 60. So if they ask you by hours, you would say, hey, it takes about 7 hours, and you wouldn't say 0.4 hours. You would have to multiply that by 60 to figure out how many minutes. But you would say it would take about 8 hours if they asked you in hours, or 7.4 hours. Let's go to number 10. Let's change our color. Let's see, we haven't done red or pink. Let's do pink. So let's go to number 10. So number 10 says Talon buys 5 ounces of tea leaves for $2.35. So he buys 5 ounces. We'll put an O next time for $2.35. Okay. So at this rate, how much money does she need to buy 12 ounces of tea leaves? 12 ounces. Again, I can't do 5 times something to give me 12. It's really hard in my head, so I'm going to do the opposite. 12 divided by 5. So, calculator again. 12 divided by 5 gives me 2.4. That means that if I do 5 times 2.4, I would get 12. So, 5 times 2.4 gives me 12. So it works out. So we're going to do it to both sides. Times 2.4. So again, I like multiplying. So 2.35 times 2.4. Oh, I need more space for that. Let's do that over here. So 2.35 times 2.4. So 20, carry the 2, 12, 12, 14, plus 1 more. 8, 9, 0 down here, 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1, 6, 7, 4, add this, 0, 4, 16, carry the 1, 5, 2 decimal spots, 3 decimal spots, so 5.640. Let's make sure that's correct. So 2.35 times 2.4, 5.64, yep, it works out. So that means that it would be $5.64. Money, 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 money. All right, last one, number 11, and you're done with your iReady packet. Then you still have the other packet. Ho, ho, ho. This coronavirus thing. Ugh. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Green, blue, purple. Let's do red. We haven't done red. There we go. So in problem 10, which is this one, how would your work be different if you were asked how many ounces of tea leaves Talon could buy with $10? Oh, with $10, we would have to create. We would have to make this into $10. But again, we know the original ratio, which is this one. So we would have used 5 ounces to 235, but this time we're trying to figure out how many ounces can she buy with $10. So we need to divide 10 by 2.35 first. So we will do 10 divided by 2.35, and then we get 23.5. That means that if we multiply 2.35 times 23.5, we get $10. No, that doesn't sound right. 10 divided by 2.35. Yeah, see that? I knew. Okay, so 4.25. What? All right, 4.25. Let's see if that works. So we're going to do 4.25 times 2.35, and we should get something close to $10. Oh, we get $9.98. All right, let's be exact. Let's be super exact. So 10 divided by 2.35 equals. All right, I like this challenge, kinda, not really, but let's do this. So, all right. So this number's gonna get erased. We're gonna move that color wheel so we can see our calculator. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm getting better at this. So that means that if we multiply 2.35 times 4.255311489367, which you get something close to $10. Let's see. So 2.35 times, I'm going to use a keyboard for this, 4.25531914893617. We should get something close to 10. Yeah, all right, that works. So, whatever we do to one side, we gotta do it to the other side. Oh, geez. All right, so we gotta multiply 50 times 4.25531914893617. And that'll tell us how many ounces. We got to multiply it by 5 ounces. Remember, that's an O, then out of 50 ounces, 5 ounces. So we're going to do 5 times 4.25531914893617. So that means that it would be around 21.27 ounces. We're not putting everything else, right? We're only going 2 decimal spots. So with $10, they can buy 21.27 ounces. And if you copy this answer, I'm gonna know because I know how much work it took. So don't just copy this answer, right? So if you're just watching this video and you're skipping it, don't just copy this. Show your work. Well, thank you for watching. We are done. Next video.